Welcome, everyone, to today's explainer. Listen, if you've been feeling like artificial intelligence is this massive, overwhelming wave and you're just trying to keep your head above water, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're completely demystifying AI. We're going to take a super logical journey from the basic theory of how this tech evolved straight into the practical reality of how you can use it to build a full business from scratch. No fancy degrees, no coding background required. Just bring your willingness to learn and let's dive in. Here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with the AI skills gap, map out the 9 stages of AI, master the art of prompting, actually apply it by building a healthcare startup, and wrap up with why struggle leads to growth.
All right, section 1, the AI skills gap.
Before we even touch the tech, we've got to talk about why this matters right this very second. The stakes in today's job market have shifted completely. Sure, everybody knows the word AI, but practically 90% of people don't actually know how to use it to its full potential. They might use it for a quick web search, but the advanced stuff, not so much. Because of this gap, a massive 66% of companies, literally 2 out of every 3, are now refusing to hire candidates who don't have AI skills. Mastering this isn't just a fun weekend hobby anymore. It's a fundamental career requirement. If you only know the basics, you're just an AI user. Our goal today, turn you into an AI builder.
Moving on to section 2, the 9 stages of AI.
To become a builder, we first need to strip away the illusion that AI is magic. It's really not. It's an evolution. Back in the 1950s, all the way through the 80s, we started with rule-based AI. The machine only knew exactly what you programmed it to know. Then in the 90s and 2000s, we shifted to machine learning, where systems started recognizing patterns in data. The 2010s brought deep learning, which mimics the neural networks of our brains. Then, boom, 2017 to 2022, we saw the explosion of large language models and generative AI. This is your ChatGPT era. And right now, 2024 into 2025, we are entering the wild era of AI agents and multimodal AI, where these tools can actually take independent action across text, video, and audio. Now, if those terms sound a bit textbook, let's ground them, because you literally use these every single day. When you punch buttons on an ATM to get cash, that's rule-based AI. When YouTube tees up that perfect comedy video based on what you watched yesterday, or Gmail tosses a sketchy lottery email into your spam folder, that's machine learning looking at patterns. And when you glance at your phone to unlock it, or Google Photos automatically makes a cute little album of your dog, deep learning in action. But the evolution absolutely doesn't stop here. The ultimate endgame that heavy hitters like OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google are sprinting toward is called AGI, or Artificial General Intelligence. This is the theoretical future stage where an AI can independently think, learn, and evolve perfectly on par with human intellect. It's fascinating stuff, but for today, let's focus on mastering the incredibly powerful tools sitting right in front of us.
Which brings us to section 3, the art of prompting.
Knowing the history doesn't really help if you can't talk to the machine, right? There is a night and day difference in how amateurs and pros communicate with AI. Most folks default to direct prompting. They just say, write a blog post about coffee. The AI has no clue about the audience, the tone, or the goal, so you get something super generic. But look at structured prompting. We tell it to act as a senior marketer, specify a 300-word limit, target a Gen Z audience, focus on organic coffee, and explicitly say, avoid jargon. The output you get from that kind of structured prompt, absolute game changer. It'll be precise, professional, and exactly what you need. To hit that level of precision every single time, you need a system. So here are the 5 pillars of a perfect prompt. First, define the role. Tell the AI who to be. Second, provide context. Why are we doing this? Third, state the task clearly. Fourth, set constraints. What should it absolutely not do? And finally, specify the format. Do you want bullet points, a table, a formal letter? Nail these 5 steps, and you stop being a casual user and start being an architect. Let's put this into practice. Section 4, building a healthcare startup. Okay, we've got the theory, we've got the prompting framework. Let's build something. Imagine we're launching a healthcare startup from absolute scratch, using the exact AI tools the pros use. First, we map the tasks to the right tools. To figure out the market size and competitors, we use Perplexity for research and NotebookLM to synthesize it all into a crisp summary. When we get a massive spreadsheet of raw patient data, we drop that into Claude and Gemini to analyze it. Then, we have Claude draft the official business report, and we feed all that into Gamma AI. Gamma instantly spits out a gorgeous, highly visual pitch presentation with a business model and financial projections. A quick note here, never just rely on one single tool. It's like a tool belt. You gotta mix and match based on their strengths. Take patient data analysis, for example. Gemini is incredible for writing out super detailed text explanations and deep, nuanced insights. But Claude is miles ahead when it comes to formatting, creating graphical representations, and making data look visually stunning. A true AI builder uses Gemini to dig deep into the text and Claude to make it look perfect for the investors. All right, let's keep building. We need a digital presence, but we don't have months to write code. No problem. We fire up Lovable to build a sleek, responsive landing page. We use Google AI Studio to code the framework for a symptom checking app. For our Instagram and LinkedIn, we whip up professional product mockups using Google Labs, and we generate our promo videos showing off the features using Meta AI. Honestly, what used to take a team of 10 people half a year to do, we've basically outlined in minutes. Now, having AI generate a nice image or draft text is awesome, but having AI do your busy work while you sleep, that is next level. This is the difference between workflows and agents. Workflows using tools like Zapier are just AI completing repetitive tasks you specifically set up. But AI agents, an agent independently decides how to solve the problem. Ask an agent to book a flight to Tokyo, and it'll compare prices, pick the best one, and book it for you. And multi-agent systems, that's when you have an AI researcher, an AI writer, and an AI reviewer all autonomously collaborating on a single goal. Let's make this real with a Zapier workflow for our startup. We obviously don't want a human typing out emails to every single new patient. So we build an automation. Step 1, a new patient's data lands in a Google Sheet. That's our trigger. Step 2, Zapier catches that new data and processes the workflow. That's the action. Step 3, Zapier automatically tells Gmail to fire off a personalized appointment link to the patient. That's the output. The whole shebang happens with zero human involvement. It just runs. Finally, Section 5, Struggle Leads to Growth. We have covered so much ground today, from the history of these models to practically launching a company with them. But I really want to leave you with a core philosophy. Think about a struggling butterfly trying to break out of a cocoon. If you try to help it by cutting the cocoon open, sure, it gets out easily, but it will never fly. Why? Because the actual physical struggle of pushing out of that cocoon is exactly what forces fluid into its wings so it can fly. AI is a mind-blowing tool, but it cannot do the struggling for you. If you just copy and paste without understanding the why, if you refuse to put in the reps at your keyboard, you're never going to develop your own professional wings. The tools are out there sitting right at your fingertips, and they're completely rewiring how businesses are built. You've got the roadmap from theory to practice. So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. Are you going to stay on the sidelines as a casual AI user, or are you going to dive in, embrace the struggle, and become an AI builder today? The choice is 100% yours. Keep learning, keep experimenting, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.